Welcome to the Rebel Spirit Podcast, where we break free from societal expectations and old ways of thinking so you can tap into your authentic self to live your truth and love your life, using the ancient principles of yoga with modern business strategy and my very own dream methodology. Discover your life purpose and create success that aligns with your soul's calling and empowers your dream life. I'm your host, transformation business and life coach, Tara Nolan. Let's dive in. Welcome to the first episode of the Rebel Spirit Podcast, where I'm your hostess, Tara Nolan, also known as Transformation Tara, and I'm here with my beautiful, trusty companion, Lucy Lou, who will be sometimes present, sometimes not, sometimes snoring, sometimes lively, but she's here to support you, just as I am, in finding hope, inspiration, and real life tools to access higher levels of success in your current profession, create your soul calling business, and build a life that absolutely lights you up from the inside out. After spending nearly a decade and a half in corporate America in sales and another decade and a half in the East, studying Eastern philosophy and yogic principles, I bring this together to live out my Dharma, which is my purpose, to bring you a holistic approach to modern business where you can create and build a soul calling business that aligns with your truth, gives you the opportunity to fulfill your Dharma so you can experience greater meaning and fulfillment in life while serving people who need your help. This business can empower you to create the life that you've always dreamed of. I will be sharing with you tools not only to rise in success with strategy, structure, and sales, but also I'll be bringing in the principles of yoga and sharing Eastern methodologies so you can balance this with greater joy, fulfillment, peace, ease, and calm in your life. This holistic approach to modern business allows you to look at all aspects of life and know that abundance is not only possible, but it's absolutely your birthright. You are absolutely deserving of the greatest, most beautiful life. And you get to make the choice to step forward into that. It is my hope and intention that I am here to open up some new possibility for you and give you new ideas, spark some creativity so that you can create a new result in your life in any area that you are currently hoping to change or shift. So with that, let's get started. Today, I want to go into Dharma. Discover your Dharma. Your Dharma is your life purpose. Your life purpose may shift at different times throughout your life, and that's okay. But if you ever have a nagging feeling within you, if you know you're meant for something more, you know you're meant to do great things, and you don't feel you're living it right now, then what happens is you feel pain. Even when you try to ignore it, it's still there and it's harmful to you. And it can literally manifest in your body in different ways and lead to illness and disease, because this is how the mind-body connection works. I want you to experience freedom. Freedom in the flow of energy within your body, the flow of what's called prana, your life force, so that you become a clear channel to receive beautiful divine messages. I want you to experience financial freedom, knowing that you already have the ability and gifts to create it. You may need some support and tools to go the next level, but also freedom in your schedule and your geographic location. So you can travel to your dream destinations, live in your dream home, and really have time for yourself and to be with the people you love. So when you're looking at discovering your Dharma, you get to look at all of your experiences in life, all of your certifications, trainings, education, everything that has brought you here to this moment is exactly where you're meant to be. So don't question that I should have done this, maybe I should have taken this turn. trust in the divinity that this is precisely where you're meant to be. Maybe even listening to this podcast right now, because it's going to lead you to utilize those skills that you've acquired along the way to make an impact on your life and the lives of other people. And when that happens, you create an environment in your body and in your mind that is filled with passion. When you wake up each day with a passion to live out your purpose and create prosperity on your own terms, you create an environment where depression and anxiety cannot thrive. Because you're lit up by your life. You're excited to do the work you're meant to do. There is no distinction between your work and your play. There's a different drive that comes from your heart, knowing that your heart is full because of what you are doing with your life. You can't possibly sink into extreme sadness and feel lost, because now you have been found. And the person that found you was you. You've discovered yourself, and that is discovering your Dharma. I share this with you because there was a time I wasn't there. I wasn't always doing it, but I was looking for this self-discovery. Like many of you, probably, I worked hard to get ahead in life. I went to school, I got a job, I climbed the corporate ladder, and I did really well. I had a lot of heart in the sales position that I had in corporate America. I continually was promoted to upper management at a young age. I was wanted by competing companies. I was winning awards and accolades on stage, but inside I was feeling unfulfilled and miserable. And that was my secret. That was my secret when I snuck away on Friday night and didn't let anyone know that I was binging out on Sex and the City episodes, having a glass of wine with an anti-anxiety medication so I could just let go of the week. By Saturday, I'd start to feel a little better, and by Sunday, I was dreading going back to work. I would sink into a deep depression. I didn't even understand why. I was successful. I was making in the upper 2% of the United States. People were congratulating me and looking up to me, but I didn't feel it. It wasn't until I lost my dear friend in a motorcycle accident that I started to look at my life in a new way. With his loss, I not only mourned my childhood friend's absence in my life, but I also took a look at my own mortality and recognized it's real. We all have an end coming. And we don't know if it could be tomorrow, in 10 years, or much longer. If we really could be gone tomorrow, if you really could be gone tomorrow, let me ask you, are you really happy and fulfilled and at peace with the life you're living today? Are you doing the work you're meant to do in this world? Or are you settling in different areas of your life? If this were your 90th birthday, would you look back happy with the choices that you made, with the legacy that you left, with where you're at today? Or would you look back and in this moment, in this day, do something different? When I looked at my mortality, I chose to do something different. I left. I left it all. I left the multiple six-figure career, not knowing where I would make that money again. I left my country, and I left a struggling relationship. In that year I took off, I traveled to 3 continents and 9 different countries. I studied yoga. I studied natural remedies on the beach and went to the most high-end spas, always searching for something else, something of meaning, something of depth, something that mattered. I wanted to learn more about how other cultures were living, how they were doing it, what else was possible in creating a life that felt different. I didn't even know what it could be, but I knew there had to be something different. So I went out searching for it. But because of that, I'm not saying that you need to go travel the world and take this time alone. But what you can do is tune in, and I'm going to share with you many of the life lessons that I discovered and what the journey of yoga allows me now to bring to my clients. I run transformation coaching mastermind programs, retreats, VIP days, online courses, all in an effort to guide my clients to higher levels of fulfillment, to create and build their soul calling business so they can create their dream life. Creating your dream life starts with getting clear on what that looks like. Next, you have to look at what is standing in the way. I will work with you to help remove any blocks and limitations that you have, because oftentimes you don't often recognize how you're stopping yourself from your greatness. We're going to go over that in future episodes. We're going to go over how you can get clarity and what your next step should be. And in this episode, we're also going to talk more about your purpose. Your purpose is how you know that you are doing the work you're meant to do in this world. If you don't know what your purpose is right now, then let it be your purpose to discover your purpose. If you know what it is you're doing, then you go even deeper into what else have I done in my life that I can bring in to support others. You're going to hear me use this term soul calling success or a soul calling business. I'm going to explain to you what that is. Each of us has a unique gift. We each have unique talents. We have each had different experiences. When you look to your wounds, you will discover your purpose, along with all of the experiences and educations that you've had, because it's what you were drawn to do. You were naturally drawn to try this. Your soul is calling for you to do something with your purpose. Your soul is calling for you to fulfill on it in some way. The reason that I help women and some men create business in this way is because it gives you this outlet, this opportunity to fulfill and deliver on your purpose. So let's just take a step back and look at business. Every business in the world is problem and solution. It is audience, your ideal clients, your audience has a problem. Can you help provide the solution to their problem with your offer? You create an offer that steps them towards solving their problem. And when you can do that, you create something of need that people really want and desire. And throughout these episodes, I'm going to help show you how to do that and even how to sell it at high ticket rates, at multiple thousands of dollars, maybe tens of thousands of dollars, depending where you're at in your business and what you're ready for. But this is soul calling success. When you follow your soul calling, create a business that aligns with your purpose, and create success that aligns with your dream life. There's no reason in my mind, and there is no desire of mine, to help someone create a business where they make tons of money, but they're unhappy on the inside or suffering in any way. There's been enough burnout in this world. There's been enough depression. There's been enough anxiety. There's enough unhappiness. What the world needs is happier people that are living in their purpose, that are feeling fulfilled, because this is how we change the world. This is how we make a real impact, by showing up for ourselves and being in the spirit of service. When you serve other people, you step into the highest level of happiness. And those are words by the Buddha. The Buddha explains that to find happiness is to be in service. how can you help others? And do so in a way that still honors you and your needs and your dream life. And to me, that is soul calling success. Okay, so why do I call this the rebel spirit? This is going against the grain. This is rebelling against modern society. This is not what your family expected of you and what the societal norms guide you to do. When you tune into your authentic self, when you look at what your soul is calling for, there's only one way to do it. Your way. And that is, whether it's rebelling or becoming that rebel, it's living in alignment with your truth. When you live your truth, you are on the path to loving your life in a real way. Not with the mask that you put on for, the people at school, the people in the family, the people in the community. I'm talking like none of that matters, right? Like none of the roles you play, none of the success on the outside, but like how do you feel on the inside? Maybe you choose to eat different foods than most people. You're rebelling. I don't care if it's veganism, vegetarianism, paleo, keto, do it your way. Like maybe learn from all of these different ways of eating and then do it your way. I'm not going to label myself, right? I prefer vegetarian eating. Sometimes I might eat something with meat. It's my way. I don't have to say I fit this label, right? Like maybe you want to build your own business. It takes guts, right? It takes like drive. Like most people wouldn't do it. It's not the safe way. It's not the conventional way of climbing the ladder. But it is a way that you can live out your truth and create success on your terms and live in a way that you don't have to fit in with what anyone else thinks you should do. You get to live where you want, create the life you want, create a business that supports it. And that's what I'm here to help you do. To tap into your rebel spirit, create soul calling success, live life on your terms, and absolutely, without a doubt, love your life. I can't wait to continue on this journey with you. Make sure you check out transformationterra.com episode 1, where I will have resources waiting for you after every single episode so you can take this work deeper into your life. I can't wait to connect with you further, and I'd love to hear back on any comments or any changes or shifts that happen in your life. Again, it is my intention for you to discover your Dharma, find hope, inspiration, clarity, and live a life you love.